Morning, we are going in to see family, and to start off our day, we had breakfast. This is probably going to be like my first like day in the life blip of all the things we're going to do today. Our family lives like an hour away, so we have to drive an hour every time we go there. So this weekend, we go about every other weekend. So we have had our breakfast. Mommy still has to take a shower and fix the girls' hair. Hannah's in here playing with Mr. Ray. Yeah. She's telling you about Mr. Ray. Mommy got all the beds made up. This is my like normal routine of in the morning. Mommy makes all the beds, cleans up the rooms. Hannah usually destroys the rooms, but anyways, I make up all of our beds, and then Zella's room, of course, made up her bed. I'm really thinking about changing the themes of their room next year. I thought about putting them in the same room together, but I don't know. I think I'll just keep them separately, just because it's just the two of them. It's not like we have another child. So, anyways, and then I made breakfast this morning. Eggs, bacon. Ella had some bacon. I had some eggs and bacon. Daddy's bacon for when he gets home. He is out on a run. We are training for a 10K half marathon weekend at Disney in February. So he goes out and runs to the front in the morning on Saturdays, and then I stay here with the girls, and then I go running usually in the evening on Saturdays or the next morning. What you got there, Hannah?
We got a book bag and what's inside.
What's inside? I bet you I know what's inside.
Dory stuff.
Dory stuff.
And it's stickers.
Yeah? So we are all going to, I'm going to fix their hair, and I'm going to get dressed, and then I'm not sure if my husband left the van. We were going to take the van down instead of my car, because it's just a lot more roomier, and the air conditioning
and we got toys.
and the airflow is better. So anyways, Hannah is showing all the toys off.
Mother, the van's still here.
The van's still here. Oh, good. I can pack the diaper bag up.
Hey, we
Pack the diaper bag with snacks and all kinds of stuff for them during the day, because we're usually there all day. Who is that?
Rudder and Fluke.
Rudder and Fluke. You love your toy stuff.
Well, he has a rock on it because, well,
baby.
they have a both thing when they
Honey.
got.
Way to see Granddaddy and Grandma. It's not a picture, Hannah. It's a video.
I know it's a picture.
Anyways, we are at Mix. So we are on the way. We are about 30 minutes from there, and I've never actually done a vlog in the car. I usually don't drive and vlog, but we're actually stopped and waiting in the drive-thru McDonald's. I'm going to Arby's to get me something to eat, and then I would love to stop at the dollar store that's over here. It's like 30 minutes from our house, and it's like the biggest dollar store with so many options. It's just got more selection and more merchandise over here. And ours, like, we have probably $5 or $6 stores, and they don't even have the selection like we do. Or like they do, sorry. Order some lunch, and then we're going to be on the way to see my grandmother, which is their great-grandmother. She's in the hospital right now. And she was in the hospital back in March. She's having some kidney issues, and so we're going to visit her at the hospital, and then we're going to see my dad, who is their granddaddy, and he is going to give Ella or Hannah her birthday gift. We only get to see them. You and Hannah.
We got Squirt.
You got Squirt? Who gave you Squirt?
Mommy.
Mommy didn't give you Squirt. Who gave you Squirt?
Daddy.
No. Granddaddy.
Daddy.
Who gave you Squirt?
Here. Take a picture of Squirt.
Take a picture, Squirt. Nella, what did you get?
I got fashion. A mash'em.
A Mash'em. They have
I
water in it. Yeah, that's in the car.
like to show you.
Yeah, we'll show later. We're watching.
Where are you?
Toy Story. Yeah.
It's 10th anniversary.
Yeah, that was from a long time ago, though, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it's a 2 disc.
Mm-hmm. Look at Grammy. What's Grammy doing? Go give your Grammy a kiss. Go give your Grammy a kiss. What happened to your finger? Did you bite it? Bit it, didn't you? Oh, you want to show Squirt? Here. There you go. Here's Squirt. He's a swigglefish, isn't he, Hannah? Swigglefish, swigglefish.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
I can't see him around.
Well, you just like being in the video camera, I think. You. Toenails, girls? Let's see the toenails. Yeah. Yours are pink. What colors are Ella's? Pink.
Blue.
And blue. And mommy's are pink. We painted 30 toes today, huh? Yeah, before we left, we painted 30 toes.
Hey, why'd you get a banding on my finger?
Eating dinner, Hannah. Everything that's that.
Yeah. Baby's all strapped up.
Hello, what are you doing? We are driving home from a fun-filled day where both me and my husband are from, which is an hour from our home that we live in now. And we actually were waiting for family to get in, and they live about 8 hours from here. And so we waited around at my grandmother's for like 5 hours, and she has 3 kids. She was driving by herself, so she didn't get there. Sorry about that. She did not get there until I guess it was around 7:30ish. But the girls had a good time playing with their cousin. They have 4 other cousins, or another cousin that came over, and then the other 3 cousins live 8 hours away. So, anyways, they had fun playing with the one cousin. I don't know if I have any video footage. I can't remember if I did video footage of that. This was just kind of little blips of what we were doing today, kind of video. I haven't done this in like a long time. I think I've only got one video maybe on my channel. I'm sorry, but as I'm stopping, the video camera's like moving everywhere. There's like a little hole in the space right here in my van that I can put this video camera, but it doesn't work as well when you're moving. It does great if you're just sitting, but I'm actually almost home. So anyways, but Ella's awake. Hannah's asleep. She's really tired. She does not take naps for us on the weekend, so she is asleep. Yes, Ella?
Here.
Oh, Ella wants to show off her, what is it called? Mashems?
Yeah.
Subby. Here you go, Ella. Okay. We're at a stoplight, actually, so I'm not.
I can't reach.
It's okay, Ella. We'll get it when we get home. So, anyways, we did have a fun day. Nonetheless, we went and visited my grandmother in the hospital. She is actually having some kidney problems and may have to go on dialysis, so I'm not too thrilled to hear about that. And she lives at home right now. She'll be going back to rehab after she gets out of the hospital, so we're hoping she doesn't have to go on dialysis. The doctor said that she could go on dialysis for a couple months, but she could go on dialysis for the rest of her life. So we just hope that she doesn't have to go on dialysis at all, but it all depends on her lab work and what it shows. And my dad is the only person that she has, so he may have to hire like a sitter for her to be with her like during the day, 3 days a week, because he works 4 days a week. Anyways, yeah, that's what my dad is having to go through right now, and I feel kind of bad because I live an hour away. I'm a nurse myself, do work full time, and I don't know how much of a help I could really be because I have 2 kids and a full-time job, and I'm not home during the day. I work from 5:30 to 2. I'm up at 4 a.m. every day, by the way, Monday through Friday. So I don't know how much of a help I could really be, but I just kind of feel a little helpless because I would love to be able to help them just a little bit, maybe like, you know, in the evenings or something. But like I said, I live an hour away and I could not drive there every single day to help. It would just be kind of unrealistic. I go to bed at like 8 o'clock usually, and then have to get back up at 4 a.m. And sometimes my kids stay up till, you know, 9:30, and then I have to get up at 4 a.m. So, anyways, but it looks like she's going to be out of the hospital soon, but she has to go back to rehab. She was in rehab from March until the beginning of July, and then she came home for about 10 days. And then after that, she had some kidney problems again and fell at home, and she's got some bumps and bruises from that, but nothing was broken, thank goodness for that. But I just wish I could be more of a help, but I can't. And hiring a private sitter is pretty expensive. But my dad really doesn't want to put her in a nursing home either. But if she has to get dialysis, he'll have to take her, and that's usually like either a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. They're not open on Sundays. But even if she does have to have dialysis, I hope it's like a short-term basis dialysis and not a long-term basis dialysis. They would have to put like I think it's called, I have not worked on the floor in a long time. I work in pre-op, but I've prepped patients for surgery, so I don't see this a whole lot, but I do see it some. I think it's a shunt, a dialysis shunt. They wouldn't do an actual thing in her neck, which is called a vas cath. They wouldn't do that. They would do a shunt in her arm, and they would have to take her to the operating room and put a shunt in her arm. I can't remember exactly how that all works. When they do the operation, I know they take some kind of like vessels of some sort and switch them around. I have no idea. But it's been so long ago since nursing school and since I worked on the floor that honestly I don't remember. So dialysis takes like 3 to 4 hours out of your day, and you just feel like you're in dialysis forever, is what like most of my patients will tell me. They hate dialysis, and you don't, like my grandmother is 85 years old, and you just don't see a lot of people on dialysis at 85 years old. Some people don't make it to 85 who are on dialysis. They usually die in their 80s is what I've heard. And she also has congestive heart failure as well. It affects mainly her lungs. She has what's called left-sided congestive heart failure. She does not have the right-sided congestive heart failure. With the right-sided, it affects your entire body, but left-sided mainly it's just your lungs. And she also has asthma too, so she has a lot of health problems. And I know you can't see me because it's kind of dark out here. It is 8:46 at night. But yeah, so that's my grandmother, and I just, you know, I'm just praying that everything like goes okay and everything works itself out and whatnot. So but as soon as I get home, we're going to get the girls ready for bed and put them to bed, and they can go off to sleep. I know Hannah's sleeping back there. I'm really hoping that she will not be up till like 11 o'clock tonight. We usually don't travel this late at night because of that very reason. My kids sleep in the car, they get that little nap, and then they're like, I'm awake now, and it's time to be awake forever and ever. Because nighttime is the only time, especially on Saturday nights. My husband and I usually like watch a movie together. We just spend time together on Saturday nights because we just don't get that time during the week, because he works till 4:30. I work till 2, but I go to bed so early that we just don't get any time together. We don't have a lot of family here. No family, actually, so we don't get date nights and that kind of thing. We don't ever go on dates. We are going to Disney by ourselves in February to do the Run Disney race, but that's like the only time we're gonna really have together. And back in January we did the same thing, and that was when we had like our enjoying our time together. And I feel bad, like my mother-in-law is really the only one that can really watch them and babysit and everything, so I don't like to leave them too often with her to watch. I only do it, like, we're only doing it for like the Run Disney stuff, because we did one in January, we did the half marathon, and then in February we were doing the Glass Slipper Challenge, and then in 2018 we want to do the Dobie Challenge because it's their anniversary, and also it's a bump up. So we did the half marathon, then we're doing the 10K, half marathon, the Glass Slipper Challenge, and the Dobie is the 5K, 10K, half, and full marathon. So we want to do that one January 2018. So we take our dates at Disney, and we just don't ask for, and plus my mother-in-law watches her for Christmas breaks, Thanksgiving breaks, and Easter break or spring break. And so, because I don't take off from work, it helps save my PTO so that I can use it for vacations. So my mother-in-law watches the girls, or watches Ella. Now next year when Ella or Hannah goes off to kindergarten, I'm not sure how she's gonna feel about watching two of them. Right now she like only does Ella, and Ella's more of a laid-back child than Hannah is. Hannah's like a wild and crazy little girl, and she just has a lot more energy. She's very strong-willed, and she is like after she was born, I knew we're not having any more. I don't know, like if she would have been born first, I don't know if there would have been a second child. So anyways, that just turned into basically a car vlog instead of a day in the life video, really. But thanks for watching, and I'm going to post some other videos too. Maybe I've posted that before this one. And everybody have a great day.